Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Grow Up Online Tuitions and welcome to the class of NCRT Line to Line explanation of Haloalkanes and Haloarenes. In the previous classes, we discussed about the nomenclature of. We started the topic nomenclature. We discussed about the how to name the given compounds, given organic compounds. And in this video, we are going to discuss about the some of the examples and most important topics that are germinal dihalides and vicinal dihalides. Now let us try to understand this concept. Now let us try to understand this paragraph. The dihalogen alkanes having the same type of halogen atoms are named as alkylidene or alkyline dihalides. So before going to discuss about these two paragraphs, now let us try to understand the basic concepts of what does mean by gem dihalides and vicinal dihalides by taking a whiteboard. Okay. The first one is gem dihalides. Gem dihalides. Simply, now let us try to remember this concept. Gem dihalides are simply two halogens are attached to same carbon atom. Okay. Now let us understand by this taking an example H3C bond C bond hydrogen bond Cl bond Cl. This type of arrangement, that means when these are the halogens, we know that these are the halogens which are attached to the same carbon atom. Here we can name it as numbering as 1 and 2. Here we have in the given organic compound, we have two carbon atoms are present. The two carbon atoms in position 1 carbon atoms are attached by two halogen atoms. This type of arrangements are called the geminal dihalides. Now let us try to understand the second one, that is vicinal dihalides. So this is quite opposite to the first one. So we can understand clearly that here two carbons are present. So each carbon are attached by one chlorine atom. So remaining valency of carbon is balanced by hydrogens. This type of arrangement, here we observe that here the numbering of two carbons are 1 and 2. We observe that carbon 1 is attached with one halogen and carbon 2 is attached with another halogen. This type of arrangement is called the vicinal dihalides. These are very important with respect to exam point of view. So now let us try to understand its common names and IUPAC names according to the concept. Now let us try to understand its common names. Okay, what is the common name of gem dihalides? I will explain again in Ncert, no problem. Now let us try to understand a brief introduction of what does mean by gem dihalides and vicinal dihalides, and after this go to the Ncert, what is present in the Ncert. Okay, so the common name is, we here previously we observed that its a common name is ethylidene, ethylidene, ethylidene chloride. This common name is ethylidene chloride. So when two halogens, so two same type of halogens are attached to single carbon atoms, these are named as ethylidene chloride. And next one is, so this is also called as gem dihalides. Gem dihalides. And its common name of vicinal chloride is ethylene. Ethylene ethylene dichloride. Here also ethylene dichloride, and in this ethylene dichloride and the vicinal dihalides are named as ethylene dichlorides. Ethylene dichlorides. So its name is vicinal dihalides. So its name as vicinal dihalides. Now let us try to understand its IUPAC name. So when two halogens are attached to same carbon atom, we name it as ethylidene. So you have to remember this point, ethylidene. But in case of vicinal, ethylene. Okay, you have to differentiate this point. Now let us try to understand the IUPAC name of above compound. Here observe that the naming start from this side. Why? Because the halogens having the substituent having the lowest number. So at first position two carbons are present. So it will name it as 1 comma 1 dichloro. How many carbons are present? Two carbons are present. So Eet. So we observe that in everywhere in the given organic compound only single bonds are present. So we name it as ane. So 1 comma 1 dichloroethane. Okay, I hope IUPAC name is clear to you. Now let us try to understand the IUPAC name of vicinal dihalides. So here also 1 comma 2. At the 1 comma 2 position, two chlorines are present. So at 1 comma 2 dichloro, here also ethane. Here also ethane. Why? Because two carbons are present and we observe the single bonds is present between the given compounds. I hope the introduction, the general introduction of gem dihalides and vicinal dihalides is clear to you. How do you name? How it is its name in common name and how its name in the IUPAC name is clear to you. Now let us try to understand what is present in the NCERT. Okay. The dihaloalkanes having the same type of halogen atoms are named alkylidine or alkyline dihalides. Whether alkylidine is given to the compound, the carbon which having the carbons are attached to same carbon atom. So alkylene is given to two carbons having the one chlorine attached to it. The dihalo compounds having both halogen atoms are further classified as geminal dihalides or gem dihalides. When both the halogen atoms are present on the same side of the carbon atom chain, and vicinal dihalides are dihalides when halogen atoms are present on adjacent carbon atom. So simply this concept is previously explained that here one carbon, here we take two carbons, one carbon attached by two chlorine atoms. This type of are called the geminal dihalides. This type of arrangement are called the geminal dihalides, and the two carbon atoms, adjacent carbon atoms are attached by chlorine atom. This type of arrangement are called the vicinal dihalides. This type of arrangement is called the vicinal dihalides. Okay. In common name system, the gem dihalides are named as alkylidine halides, and vicinal dihalides are named as alkyline dihalides. The IUPAC names are classified as dihalogens. So this concept is clear to you. This concept is previously explained by taking off on whiteboard. I hope this concept is clear to you. The common name. So here we observe that the two chlorines are attached to the same carbon. So its common name is ethylidine chloride. So geminal dichloride. Next one is two carbons, adjacent carbons having the chlorine attachment. So ethylene dichloride or vicinal dihalides. So IUPAC name 1 comma 1 dichloroethane and 1 comma 2 dichloroethane. Here we have to focus on this concept is very important with respect to exam point of view. I request everyone to revise once. Okay. Here are the some of the common names, common and IUPAC names of some halides. Now let us try to understand why. Because these are very important with respect to exam point of view. That's why I'm explaining each and every line. You may expect you may expect one question in upcoming exam Neet and IIT JEE. We don't know whether these are the probability or not. Okay, these are the highly probability. Okay. Now let us try to understand the first one. CH3, CH2, CH bond Cl3. So the numbering is starts from this side. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. Sir, why you are taking the numbering from right to left? Left to right is also probable now. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. So we observe that the chlorine attached carbon having the lowest number. So according to lowest locant rule, we observe that the numbering must be given lowest numbering should be given to the halogens. So left to right to left is preferable. So left to right is eliminated. So we observe that at the second position chlorine is present. So 2 chloro, total number of carbons are 4, and here we observe that there is a presence of single bond. So 2 chloro butane is the IUPAC name of this compound. But according to common name, its name is a secondary butyl chloride. And fourth one is, and third one, sorry, second one. So as a second one is we have to write in this form C bond CH3 bond CH3 bond CH3 bond CH2 bond Br CH2 bond Br. So the numbering starts from this side. Why? Because the bromine having the lowest number here 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 3. From any numbering there is no problem. Top, bottom are straight, there is no problem. Why? Because the number of carbons remains same. That's why here we observe that at first position bromine is present. So one bromo, second position 2 comma 2 dimethyl, 2 comma 2 dimethyl, 2 comma 2 dimethyl. Total number of carbons are 3. So propane. We observe that why, because N is comes in here, and why, because the single bonds present between the atoms. That's why propane. 1 bromo 2 comma 2 dimethyl propane. I hope second one is also clear to you. Third one in the same manner. So its common name is butyl chloride and its IUPAC name is 2 bromo methyl propane. So we observe the CH2 bond Cl. So we observe that Cl is attached to sp2. So we simply name it as a vinyl chloride. So in IUPAC name chloroethene. Ethene. Why? Because a double bond is present between the carbon and carbon. And next one. CH2 here, the halogen attached hybridization is sp3 and adjacent carbon is sp2. So its name is allylic group. So it's an allylic bromide. So IUPAC name is here 1, 2, 3. At the first position, the preference is changed here. We have to observe that the preference is given to the double bond. So here 1, 2, 3. 3 bromo propene EEN. Why? Because we observe the double bond is observed between carbon and carbon. Okay. Now let us try to understand the this one aromatic one. Here we take one of the main functional group. So we take this. That means this is the main functional groups here. This one is adjacent. So here 1, 2. So 1 chloro, 2 methyl benzene. 1 chloro at why? Because a chlorine at the first position. 1 chloro, 2 methyl benzene or 2 chlorotoluene. 2, 2 chlorotoluene is considered as the given compounds. 2 chlorotoluene is considered as the its IUPAC name. So now let us try to understand the given next one. Here the numbering starts from here. So chlorophenyl methane. So chlorophenyl methane. 2 chloromethyl. 2 chloromethyl is taken as the 1 chlorophenyl methane. So here we observe that, for example, here it is a methane. It is considered as a methane. So here one hydrogen is replaced by benzene group. So you have to keep in mind that one hydrogen is replaced by benzene group. So another hydrogen from this CH3 is replaced by Cl. So this will be named as CH2 bond Cl. So we observe that chlorophenyl CH4 means methane. CH4 means methane. So its IUPAC name is benzyl chloride. Its IUPAC name is benzyl chloride. And next one is CH2Cl2. That means two chlorines are present, only one carbon is present, dichloromethane and methylene chloride. And CH3Cl3, so CHCl3, its name is chloroform, and three chlorines are present, that's why trichloromethane. And we observe that CHBr3, bromoform, tribromomethane, CCl4 carbon tetrachloride, tetrachloromethane. And next one is here 1, 2, 3. Here we observe the 10 profile from fluoride, and at the first position we observe that fluorine is the substituent. So 1 fluoropropane is the IUPAC name of this compound. I hope these IUPAC names are clear to you. Now let us try to understand. You have to try these example 6.1 and 6.2, and here also structures uh, we have to try to own. Okay. If you have any doubt, please comment below or directly WhatsApp me. I will explain you in the next class. If you have any problem in this IUPAC nomenclature in example 6.1, 6.2 and in text questions 6.1, if you face any difficulty, please message me or WhatsApp me. I will help with, I will help you. Uh, I hope this concept, the UPAC nomenclature concept is clear to you. In the next video, we are going to discuss about the most important points, important concept, that is the nature of carbon bond halogens. This concept is very, very important with respect to exam point of view. Please, if you are if you are missed the previous videos, that means explanation of part 1, part 2, part 3, please go to the playlist of group all institutions and we can see the playlist Haloalkanes and Haloarenes in English. If you are comfortable in Telugu, the Telugu one side also presents. We can easily choose the language by your convenience. Okay, thank you. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, please comment below or directly WhatsApp me with respect to this class. If you have any problem in IUP nomenclature, I will definitely explain you. I will try to explain the next class also. Thank you, and please do subscribe for more videos and updates. Please share with your friends and family members. Thank you and all.